Hey everyone, Andre here. If you've been around for a while, you probably remember PSD Box or those surreal Photoshop tutorials I used to post. It's been a few years since I last uploaded anything here, but I haven't stopped creating. It's just that I haven't been doing it on YouTube. Before I jump into what's coming next, I think I owe you an explanation. You've supported this channel for so many years and I want to be honest with you about why I disappeared. Well, one of the big reasons was that the channel just wasn't bringing enough income to justify the amount of time I was putting into it and support my monthly expenses. And that's partly on me, honestly. I made some pretty important mistakes, but also YouTube changed a lot in the last few years. I remember back in around 2017, things started to change dramatically. It's not the same platform it was 10 or even 5 years ago. From 2010 to about 2019, the channel was my full-time job. I think back then it was easier to grow organically. Another reason I stepped away from YouTube for a while is honestly because I started to get a bit tired of how the platform works. It feels like the algorithm encourages creators to focus on sensationalist titles and other quick tricks rather than quality and real value. I think there is more effort put on making this kind of videos because of the monetization. To me, it looks like the algorithm rewards a lot more flashy clickbait titles and thumbnails that don't really represent the real content of the video. Just keep the algorithm happy and avoid getting buried among millions of other publications. And to be honest, it looks like now I'm forced to do the same if I want to have even a remote chance of my videos being discovered. And speaking about monetization, now, do I think that monetization is not important? Of course it's important, let's be honest. It was for me back in the day, and if I get to earn a few bucks now for making these videos, it will be very welcomed. When I began making videos, it was all about education, sharing my knowledge of Photoshop, helping artists grow their skills. I wanted content to have true value, even though my videos were not that flashy or have that studio quality, but content people could learn from and use to improve their work. That's why most of my videos were quite long, on average above 20 minutes or even longer. Now I rarely see a design-related video longer than 10 minutes. Now it's all about quick tips, tricks, and magic one-click effects and solutions. To be honest, I'm not even sure if my long format videos are still of any worth or if people nowadays even have the patience to watch them. If you feel like, leave a comment with your opinion, let me know what you think about this. Of course, I know the algorithm is part of the game. You can't ignore it completely, but I don't want to lose sight of what I started creating here, which was to provide honest, high-quality tutorials that really teach people. I want to offer videos that actually help you level up your Photoshop skills and, who knows, probably engaging with other topics related to design in general, not just Photoshop. I'm now trying to figure out what kind of content should I create, and I'd love to hear from you about what kind of tutorials or topics you want to see moving forward. What I felt most, though, came from the audience itself. I'd frequently get comments or emails asking, when's the next tutorial, or are you planning to post new stuff? Each one reminded me that people are still waiting for new things to come, and I was failing to be up to the trust viewers had placed in me. But you know, I don't see those years wasted either. They forced me to step back and, well, face mistakes I probably wouldn't have noticed otherwise. The digital world also didn't stand still while I was away. YouTube itself became more sophisticated. Large language models now analyze more than just titles and tags. They dig into context, content, and how different audiences respond. Viewer satisfaction suddenly matters more than anything else. Likes, shares, rewatches, or even small surveys. And at the same time, I felt the pressure to chase those flashy thumbnails and quick formats to keep up. And that conflicted with how I wanted to teach. But that's why I say we are all now forced to go the same path or be left behind. And if you add to that the sheer amount of new channels created every day thanks to the surge of AI, I mean, YouTube is flooded by new cheap channels made by AI-powered voices. Now you can create a whole new channel in a matter of hours. brand it, throw in a general voice from a text generated with ChatGPT, and you're done. Not even research is needed anymore. ChatGPT has all the research you want. I don't even know how to tackle the whole generative AI thing. Is this a crisis for artists? Did Photoshop die because of AI? I don't know. What will be the future of it? I still have to figure out how to integrate it into my workflow. I assume that it will make things easier, cheaper as well, because, for example, stock photos can now be created by AI, so it saves us time and money as well. But at the same time, I think that it will maybe make us more lazy as well. So yeah, that's the story. I'd really love to hear from you. What kind of tutorials are you missing? Maybe from other Photoshop channels. Do you still enjoy long, in-depth videos like the ones I used to make? Or would you prefer shorter ones, more focused on a particular topic, or maybe targeted towards production or industrial printing, which I'm now more into? Let me know in the comments what you'd love to see more of, because your feedback will help shape the next videos that I will make. Thanks for sticking around. Seriously, it means a lot. So thank you very much and see you very soon.